When we are treated at the hospital, of course, we will get an IV injection. Infusion is a method of administering fluids and drugs that are carried out directly through the vein. Fluid given through an IV can function as maintenance fluid or resuscitation fluid. An IV solution will be given when the patient is hospitalized. The accuracy of the speed of the drip in accordance with standardization is very important to maintain the patient's condition, so that it remains in good condition. This is done manually by the nurse by looking at the clock and counting the number of drips. Often patients move from the bed to go to the bathroom, which requires the IV to be taken or turned off for a moment, then call the nurse to set up it again. Therefore, medical personnel must routinely visit each patient's room to ensure that the intravenous fluid given to the patient is functioning properly and the rate of drip infusion is in accordance with health standard. This is not efficient for nurses. A system is needed to monitor and control the fluid and drip rate to increase the supervision and work efficiency of medical personnel. We call it the Infusion Droplet Speed Control and Monitoring System, INSIDIOS. The system created in this project is based on Internet of Things with several sensors installed. The sensors used include LED, photodiode, servo, and sliding potentiometer. This first node functions to read the infusion volume, in which there is a sliding potentiometer, VMOS-D1 mini, and LED as an indicator. If the infusion fluid still has liquid or the liquid is still above the minimum infusion limit, it will turn blue. And if the infusion fluid has run out, then the LED indicator will light red. The second node serves to read the drip speed, where there are LED to emit light, photodiode to capture light, VMOS-D1 mini as a data sender from the LED and photodiode to feedback, and there is a MCU node that functions to change data from analog to digital. And the third node functions to control the speed of the drip, where there are VMOS-D1 mini components and servo motor that function to move the propeller to clamp the drip hose, and the speed can be regulated. Data from sensor will be sent to the Firebase real-time database and will then be displayed on the Android application, so that medical personnel will be more flexible in supervising and controlling each patient even at a distance. This is the application concept of INSIDIOS. This is the initial display. Then, there is a layout to display several rooms. There are a room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And when we click on the room here, we'll show what infusion is used. Infusion droplet speed, infusion volume, and estimation how long for the infusion to last. And there is a controlling to regulate the speed of the drip. We return to the initial menu. Here, there is an input data to input patient data in the room. There are name, gender, age, address, weight, infusion, and when we save it will go to the initial room and the data will appear here. And when the estimated time is up, then an alarm will appear on the application to remind the nurse to replace the infusion.